guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tupo. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, like, comment, give me a thumbs up, guys. Today I'm going to show you 2 methods you can achieve box braids. So if you guys want to see how I achieve these looks, please continue watching. Alright guys, my hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my Shine and Jam in my Rockville comb. So what I'm going to do is I'll start by sectioning my hair in the back, just a straight line, just exactly the way I'm doing. And then I'll take my Shine and Jam just to make sure the line is nice and clean or whatever, okay? So I actually use 2 mirrors, one in the front and one in the back. And then I also go along with my fingers just to make sure I'm feeling it, just to see if it's nice and clean and straight or whatever. The first section, I'm just going to section it into 3, and then I'll take my rubber bands just to hold the hair, guys. I'm not using rubber bands for this style. The rubber bands are just to hold the hair for right now, okay? So I'm just going to place them once. I'm not even trying to tie them too tight or anything like that. Now the sectioning takes a longer time, so it takes me about 15 minutes to section my hair. But then once you do it a couple times, you guys are going to get used to it, and it's going to get easier, trust me, okay? I have 33 sections in my hair. I wanted them to be like medium size kind of braids, okay sis? I'm going to be using expression hair, and this is in color 30. I'm just taking it out of the pack. I'm going to fold it into 2, just exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm going to cut it, sis. Okay, so I'm using 3 pieces and then 1 from another pack. So I'm gonna feather the hair just because I love feathering the hair. I feel like, I'm just used to it at this point. But for the bob, you really don't have to. Just gonna section the hair, and then I'm going to take the rubber band out exactly the way I told you I was going to take the rubber bands out. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Shine and Jam, apply it to my hair, section the hair into 3, just exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm going to do a normal braid, sis. And then I'm making sure that the hair is not too tight, because you want the crochet needle to go through, but also you want the braiding hair to go through, sis. So you don't want to break your hair, you don't want to have a headache, you don't want to cause any tension, because this style right here is tension free, rubber band free. How you're gonna section the hair. You're just gonna do like you're doing a normal braid, 3 equal pieces. Okay, so you're gonna take the smaller part, that's what's gonna go in with the crochet needle. Just gonna take a little bit of Shine and Jam, apply to the hair, and then I'll take my crochet needle, place it in, okay? Place it into the hair, going upwards, just exactly the way I'm doing. Open the crochet latch, okay? Place the hair on the crochet latch, close it, and then pull it out. Making sure it's nice and straight and equal or whatever. And then you're just going to cover your natural hair with the toe part, just exactly the way I'm doing. So you're going to take the remaining part of the hair, the other piece, the bigger piece, you're just going to place it on top right there, and making sure that you're holding it really nice and tight on the bottom, that way it does not slip, okay? And it also has a nice grip to it. And I'm just going to start braiding it down. You actually have a little peekaboo with your natural hair, but not too much, just enough for you to look really nice and cute or whatever. So this is how you do this cute little style. It takes me about 15 minutes to section my hair, and then 45 minutes to do my hair, to braid my hair, sis, okay? Just gonna go down to where I want my length to stop. And I'm just gonna take a little piece from the braiding hair, and I'm just gonna tie this 4 or 5 times, and that's about it. I want it to be nice and secure. That way I don't have to work twice, sis. Okay, all right guys, so I'm gonna show you guys again, right? First of all, you're just gonna take the rubber band out, okay? Take your Shine and Jam, apply to the scalp or whatever, and then you're going to section your hair into 3. Just braid like a normal braid, guys, with your own hair, just a normal braid, making sure it's not tight on the bottom. You're just gonna section your hair like you're going to do a traditional braid. The little piece, taking your needle, placing it in, okay, crochet needle, placing it in, and then you're going to take your expression hair, place it on the latch, close the latch, pull it out, making sure it's nice and equal on both sides, and then cover your natural hair with the expression hair. So the next part, you're going to take the other piece from the expression hair, place it on top, and just start braiding down. Very easy, very beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. Even if you don't know how to braid, this right here works like a charm every single time. I promise you, if you do this, it is going to work, sis. You just gotta have the patience. You just gotta have the patience, and you just gotta be willing to try, sis. Okay? All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you again in the front. Take the rubber band out, right? Apply some shine jam to your hair, okay, to your natural hair. Section your hair into 3. Braid like a normal braid with your natural hair. And then you're going to take your crochet needle, placing it in, and then taking your expression hair, placing it on the needle, close the latch, okay, pull it out, and then you're going to make sure it's nice and equal or whatever. The way you're placing your hair on the top right here, it's going to be hiding your natural hair, okay? And then you're just gonna take the remaining part of the expression hair and placing it on the top right there, and then you're just going to braid it down just as simple as ABC. While I'm still talking, sis, have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes, sis! Today's shout out goes to Annette Abron. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, sis. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for rocking with me. This is very, very easy. I mean, anybody can actually do this. We're about to save money, time, and everything. And you can rock this all year round, summer, spring, fall, winter. I mean, come on. Miss Tupo is out here giving you all these easy tutorials, okay? A lot of people were asking me to do color 30, so I was like, you know what? And a lot of people wanted to see the same style, the same method that I did with the purple braids. They wanted to see if another color is going to work and how number 30 is going to look. So I was like, I am down, sis. I am down to do another braid version, okay? I love this braid, sis. I love how they come through. I love how they look. I love how nice and cute these braids are. Anyway, so once I'm done braiding, I'm just gonna take my mousse, you know what it is, just to make sure my hair is laid all the way down or whatever. And then I'm just gonna take my Jamaican black castor oil mixed in with my coconut oil. You know what the drill is, making sure your hair is moisturized, sis. That's the most important thing you wanna do if you get protected styles, okay? And then I'm going to be using this Kiss Edge Fixer, and baby, we're about to lay these baby hairs down. And you already know I like this edge brush from Amazon, okay? Now to the styling. So we're just gonna take these accessories that I got from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go where I have the little knot at the end, and I'm just gonna place these accessories really nice and tight, and then cut that with the scissors, okay? And I'm just gonna go around and do that with all of them. And baby, when I tell you, this style came all the way through. Yes, sis. I am feeling this 30 with some gold accessories. I am feeling this bob. Let me know if you guys are rocking with this bob right here. I am feeling it. I am loving it. Let me know if you guys are loving it as well. I gotta add some more accessories because I'm the accessorizing queen or whatever. And baby, it took the style all the way to boop, 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 100. And I gotta throw some styles here and there, everywhere. And baby, these styles came all the way through as well. And I am loving this color, people. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are going to be trying number 30. If you want something light, quick, and easy to go, baby, this is it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. Oh my gosh, you guys are the real MVPs. I am nothing without y'all. Make sure you share this with your cousin, your bestie, your mama, and your aunt, because sharing is caring. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye. right, guys, my hair is already washed and moisturized. I'm going to be using my shine and gem, my rat tail comb, my rubber bands, my scrunchies, and my braiding hair. And my braiding hair of choice is this expression hair. This comes 2 in a pack. It is pre-stretched, guys. It is 24 inches and I am using 3 packs. Anyway, so I'm going to start by sectioning my hair from the back, just a straight line. You guys already know what it is by now. And then I'm going to take my shine and gem just to make sure the line is really nice and clean or whatever. And then I'm going to start sectioning my hair into boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to section 1 box at a time. So I'm going to section about 4 boxes in the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and section another 5 on the next line. And then I'm going to be taking my rubber band just to secure the boxes, guys, but I'm also going to be using the same rubber band for this hairstyle. I love sectioning my hair in advance because I want to know how many braids I'm going to have before I even start braiding. It makes me braid faster. So that's what I do. If you want to try this method, guys, make sure you section your hair. This technique right here, sis, when I tell you it is going to work, just trust me, okay? This is going to work every single time. Just give it a try. You know, just be patient with yourself. I have about 48 sections in my hair, so that means I'm going to have 48 braids. I'm going to take the rest of the hair and put it away, and then I'm just going to start working with 1 box at a time. I'm just going to section out a little piece exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm going to section that piece into 2. So I'm going to section a bigger piece and a smaller piece. Take the rubber band out. Going to take some more shine and gem, apply it to your scalp, making sure it's really nice and sleek, it looks really nice and juicy or whatever. And then I'm going to section my hair into 2. So once I section my hair into 2, I'm going to take the smaller piece of the braiding hair, guys, making sure it is nice and equal on both sides, placing it in between your hair, and then taking your rubber band to secure it, making sure you're securing it really good. 5-6 times is good. And then I'm going to section my natural hair into 2 and give myself a little tug, but not way too tight that you're trying to give yourself a headache, you're trying to break your hair. I'm going to take a little bit more of the shine and gem and then apply it to the rest of my natural hair. That way it is really nice and easy to tuck it in. Once you flip the hair down, the braiding hair down, it is actually going to be nice and hiding your natural hair. All right, so once I'm done, I'm just gonna take the braiding hair. So I'm taking the bigger piece of the braiding hair with my left hand, guys, and then I'm just gonna place the braiding hair, you know, the bigger piece of the braiding hair on the top right there, exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm just gonna start braiding down. Oh my gosh. Very, very easy, very beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. I'm not having trouble tucking in the hair because I actually put the shine and gem on my natural hair before I tucked the hair in, okay? So that actually looks really, really nice and sleek. Together, I have 3 strands, guys, 3 equal strands, and I'm just braiding all the way down. And when you have a little peekaboo moment right there, you can take a little bit more of the shine and gem and then just apply it, you know, to the hair that has your natural hair on it, and then just braid it all the way down. Wow, we're still talking, sis. Have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes! You're just going to take a little piece at the end and then tie a little knot. That way the hair does not unravel. So I usually tie twice. That way I'm really nice and secure, sis. Okay? Gonna go to the next one, the same exact technique. You know, take the rubber band out and then take a little bit more of the shine and gem, apply it to your natural hair, making sure it's really nice and sleek. And then you're going to section your hair into 2. So once you section your hair into 2, you're going to take the smaller piece of the braiding hair, making sure it's really nice and equal on both sides. And then you're going to place it in between your natural hair, taking your rubber band and securing it, but not way too tight that you're trying to give yourself a headache, you're trying to break your hair. And then I'm going to section my natural hair into 2 and give myself a little tug. Then you're going to take a little bit more of the shine and gem, apply it to the remaining of your natural hair, and then you're going to flip the hair down. So once you flip the hair down, it is already nice and laying on your natural hair. That way you don't have to do too much tucking. So you're just gonna take the bigger piece of the braiding hair and place it on the top right there, exactly the way I'm doing, and start braiding down. asking me, Tupo, why do you think this technique works every single time? Because you already have a grip on the roots right there. I think the most difficult part for people to do box braids is when you have to grip the roots. If actually gripping the roots is really, really hard for you, this technique right here, sis, when I tell you it works, when I tell you it is going to work, just trust me, okay? Today's shout out goes to Anna. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, sis. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for all the love. I really, really appreciate you. I also checked out your YouTube channel. You are doing great, sis. You are everyone today. Okay, sis. You're just going to take a little piece at the end and then tie a little knot. That way the hair does not unravel. So I usually tie twice. That way I'm really nice and secure. Take a little bit more of the shine and jam and make sure my scalp is really nice and clean. And then I'm going to section my natural hair into two, exactly the way I'm doing, guys. Anyway, so I'm going to place the hair in between, and then I'm going to take my rubber band and secure it, making sure you're securing it really good. 5-6 times is good. Sectioning your hair into two, giving yourself a little tug, that way it is really nice and snug. Take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to the remaining of your natural hair, and then you're going to flip the hair down. And then I'm just gonna place the braiding hair, you know, the bigger piece of the braiding hair on the top right there, exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm just gonna start braiding down. As you guys can see in the front, I like to pull my baby hairs out, that way, you know, we can lay these baby hairs out later on. This actually takes me about an hour, 30 minutes to do 48 braids. Come on now, sis. If I can do that, you can do it in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. You can do it, sis. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are giving this a try, and let me know how it's going for you guys. Take the rubber band out and then take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to your natural hair, making sure it's really nice and sleek. And then you're going to section your hair into two. So once you section your hair into two, you're going to take the smaller piece of the braiding hair, making sure it's really nice and equal on both sides. And then you're going to place it in between your natural hair, taking your rubber band and securing it. And then I'm going to section my natural hair into two and give myself a little tug. Take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to the remaining of your natural hair. And then once you flip it down, it is already nice and hiding your natural hair. And then you're going to take the bigger piece of the braiding hair, place it on the top, and start braiding down, sis. Now you have 3 equal strands. You're just going to start braiding all the way down like you're braiding your natural hair. I mean, when I tell you this is easy, believe me. A lot of people were telling me, Tupo, we love the braids, but can you show us how to do smaller braids, the same technique in black? I was like, you don't have to tell me twice, sis, because I got you. All your requests are going to be granted. Just let me know in the comments below what you want to see, and I got you, okay? Guys, so once I'm done braiding, I'm just gonna take my Jamaican black castor oil and coconut oil mixture and make sure my scalp is nice and moisturized. And you know what it is by now, right? We gotta make sure the scalp is really nice and moisturized because we don't want any kind of dandruff, okay? Once I'm done, I'm just gonna take my mousse and make sure everything is nice and laid. We don't have any flyaways, we don't have anything like that, sis. And then I'm going to take my hot water just to make sure I seal the ends really, really well. This is optional. If you tie the knots at the end, you don't want to do hot water. It is up to you. But I just like to make sure when I do box braids, I like to make sure I'm nice and sealed at the end. That way, even if, you know, my little knot comes, you know, undone, I'm not raveling all over the place, okay? So I'm going to be using my shine and jam edge control just to make sure I lay these baby hairs down. So I'm going to be using the brush that I got from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And then I'm going to be using my styling strips just to make sure everything is nice and laid. And baby, when I tell you these braids came all the way through, yes, sis, I am living for these braids right about now. The braids came all the way through, sis. I am feeling myself right about now. Let me know if you guys are feeling it, because I love this side part right here. And you guys already know I love me a side part, right? So there we go with the side part. And you know I cannot be the accessorizing queen without adding some accessories. So here we go. I'm just going to add a few gold accessories here and there, and baby, it took the style all the way to boop, 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 100. Let me know if you guys are feeling it. Let me know if you guys are loving it. You know, I gotta give you some more styles here and there. These braids came all the way through. I am loving these smaller braids. I am loving this technique. This don't hurt. Oh my gosh. We are winning all 2022. These braids are very versatile. You can wear them anyhow. You know, I gotta give you a half up, half down, of course. And I am loving this as well. I gotta give you a middle part as well. I gotta give you a whole side part, okay?